Let us look at the individual qualities that will allow an invasive species such as computer uses in schools to survive. Like successful ideas or memes, the invasive species' success depends on three things. 1. Longevity. How long will the practice persist? 2. Fecundity. How long will the meme or idea propagate or duplicate itself? 3. Copy fidelity. How accurately will copies be made over time? Additionally, the characteristics of the new environment also affects invasive species survival. In the case of computer uses in school, the environment depends on the teaching context, that is, those things that affect how a given teacher teaches. This is dependent on other external forces, such as the school administration, the school district rules and regulations, and even higher up the ladder, the Ministry of Education. If the Ministry of Education has a mandate that a certain program must be used, then it filters down through the various channels to the teacher at the lowest level. This affects the longevity of the computer use. If resources are provided, this affects the copy fidelity. And if the computer use is given constant marketing and training resources, this helps its fecundity. Zhao and Frank suggest that the final success of computer uses rests with the teachers. If the teachers don't like it, it doesn't survive. Their study looked at 19 schools across 4 school districts in one state. This allowed a more complete look at the ecosystem. This study included districts with a recent investment or mandate for investment in technology. This allowed them to study the invasive species, newly introduced computer use. Small elementary schools within a given district with a fairly tight social system, much like the contained environment of the Great Lakes, were chosen for the study. The results of the study. 1. Teachers use computers to address their direct needs. This included parent communication, like email, and administrative tasks, such as lesson preparation. 2. Teachers use computers in a way that does not make them reorganize how they teach. Few teachers used computers to aid student-to-student interaction or teacher-to-student communication, as most had teacher-centered practices. 3. There was more variation of computer use survival within a school district, or ecosystem, than between districts. 4. The niche occupied by the teacher, such as whether an English teacher or a math teacher, determined the level of computer use. Abiotic factors in the environment, such as computer access, also determined the level of computer use. 5. How teachers relate to the ecosystem, such as perceived pressures from other teachers or help from colleagues, impact the level of computer use. 6. When there is an advantage to keystone species, the teacher, such as compatibility with teaching style, the level of computer use increases. 7. Mutual adaptation between the keystone species, teachers, and the invading species, computer uses, increases with increased interaction between the species. Zhao and Frank's study suggests that if computer usage in schools are to increase, changing teacher attitudes are key. Suggestions for this include 1. Ensuring that teachers selected for a particular niche are technologically adaptable. 2. Teachers help teachers adapt to new technology. 3. Giving teachers time to explore new technology within their niche. 4. Trying not to implement too many technological changes at once. Though the zebra mussel invasion of the Great Lakes on its surface seems a very unlikely metaphor for introducing technology into schools, Zhao and Frank use this to great effect in their study.
Created using Powtoon.